Hello everyone, welcome to the final presentation of group number 4. So the waiting is over and today we're excited to show you not just the process but the finished product. We will walk you through the implementation of final testing, share our key data and finding and evaluate our project against the initial benchmarks. Let's dive straight into the result. Okay, this is the member. My name is Hadipada Kuswanda.
Is Zaki Al-Mawfaq.
My name is Minggu Srianto.
And my name is Andre Jonathan.
My name is Aul Axel.
Okay, background. Learning through projects or PBL. Project-based learning is a hands-on teaching method where students or we call it here mahasiswa or mahasiswi learn by actively engaging in real-world projects. This approach deepens understanding through direct experience, teamwork, and innovations. Our class project involved applying PBL principles to build a manual control XY axis frame. Manual XY axis positioning system. This system is a type of Cartesian coordinate machine that is capable of linear movement along two planes, which is X and Y. Our build focus on a vertical and horizontal motion, controlled entirely by a set of manual switches. This hands-on project helped us learn the mechanics of linear motion and how to achieve accurate manual positioning. Objective. There's a few objectives in here, such as to design and assemble a function to axis, vertical and horizontal, Cartesian and positioning system, and then to investigate the integration of a mechanical structure and electrical control circuits within a working prototype. Then to develop key collaborative and technical competencies, including teamwork, systematic problem solving, and project execution. And then to master the principle of precise manual positioning, learning to control linear motion through a direct operator interface. Next. Next one.
Okay. I want to show you roles of our team. As mechanical team, Adipada Kuswanda, and as a leader too. And me, Zaki Al-Mawfaq, as a mechanical team too. The electrical team is Mingus Rianto Sinaga and Andre Jonathan. And communication team is Awal Axel Gunawan. Next. To date, our team has successfully accomplished the following milestone for the Cartesian Machine project. Document our plan by creating the RPP and BSP. Prepare core materials by cutting the lead screw and aluminum shaft to precise lengths. Design custom component using 3D modeling software. Optimize our design for strength and functional before printing. Translate design into instruction by preparing the digital file for 3D printer. Build the core structure, assembling the main frame of the machine. Conduct the quality checks, ensuring the frame is properly aligned and stable. Okay, this is our first step. So in in here we create BHP and create RPP. BHP is some like price of stuff we need, and RPP is like what we have to do by month and month, like our plan to. And next we create Borang, creating project material application from Borang, so we can ask or some stuff with this Borang.
Next one, please.
And our mechanical fabrication, we first build our acrylic design. Acrylic design we make via AutoCAD, and design and printing process we use some application like SolidWorks. And in here we are cutting lead screw and cutting aluminum shaft with like cutting process. Next. And in here is assembly. We are assembling our relay and our lead screw that we are cutting and design. Again here we are making our wiring system with Proteus and some stuff like here we are cutting and wiring with some tools and others. And next.
Next one, please. What's the next one?
Slide. Result. Our project has advanced significantly through the following key assembly and integration steps. 1. Material fabrication and preparation. Cut and prepare core mechanical component to specification including lead screw for linear motion, aluminum shaft for structural support and guidance, acrylic panels for mounting and closure. 2. Primary frame construction. Assembly the main structural frame, ensuring all joints were secure and secure to form a stable platform. 3. Integration of custom component. Add and assemble the 3D print parts which serve as custom brackets, couplings, and component holder. 4. Mechanical system assembly. Mounted all critical motion components into the frame, including stepper motor for drive power, bearings and bushing for smooth liner motion, lead screw assembly. Install a solid board to serve as the stable base plate for the entire system. 5. Electrical system installation. Completed the final integration by installing the electrical subsystem. This involves routing and connecting all control cables, installing the power supply, mounting and writing manual control button in turn first. This step enable the initial power testing and successful movement of the machine along both axes. Next. Next. All the challenge. Several technical challenges were identified and addressed during the prototyping and assembly phase. 1. Dimensional inaccuracy of acrylic. Solution to challenge dimensional inaccuracy of acrylic component, the laser cut acrylic. Parts exhibited minor dimensional variance. This lacks of precision LED to like a slight tilt in the assembly, resulting in misalignment across the linear axis. 2.3D print issue. Several custom 3D print components did not meet the requirement tolerance for a proper fit, necessitating multiple design iteration and reprints. This iterative process extended the fabrication timeline significantly. 3. Drive bulk rank length miscalculation. The initial resource timing belt was found to be too short for intended travel range. To resolve this, modification of the frame required additional holes were drilled to accommodate the correct belt path and tensioning. 4. Infusion frame mesh. The construction frame lacked adequate which became apparent during operation. This resulted in noticeable variation that compromised the position, stability, and smoothness of the machine. 5. Insufficient clearance causing friction. The installed acrylic components were mounted too close. Next. Next. Solution to technical challenge. 1. Problem 1. The acrylic parts were not precise, which caused misalignment. Solution. We recut the acrylic component using a calibrated laser cutter with improved settings. Additionally, we manually filled the and adjusted the mounting point to ensure proper alignment and squareness of the frame. 3. Problem 2. The 3D printed part has size issue requiring multiple reprint. Solution. We adjusted the 3D model dimension to account for printer tolerance and materials sinkage. We also print a single test piece for verification before printing the full set, saving time and material. Problem 3. The belt was too short, requiring the frame modification. Solution. We sort a longer timing belt that matches the required axis to length. 2. To avoid future issues, we also design a printed belt tensioner to ensure proper fit and tension adjustments. 7. Problem 4. The frame was too light, causing fabrication and instability. Solution. We reinforce the frame by adding weighted brace and securing it to a heavier, more solid base. This significantly reduces fabrication and improve operational stability. Problem 5. Insufficient clearance between acrylic part and friction. Cause friction. Solution, we redesign the mounting layout to increase fabrication and improvement. We also added low friction spacer and ensure all rails and wedges were properly aligned to enable smooth movement. Next. Weekly progress. Week 1 held an initial project briefing via Zoom with the head of the study program. Week 2 established project team conducted primarily design analysis and gathered necessary data. Week 3 developed the fundamental project document including the learning implementation plan RPP and student worksheet BHP. Week 4 presented and reviewed the completed project implementation plan RPP with the project manager. Week 5 produce required tool and all essential material listed in BHP. Week 6 design the acrylic frame structure and begin fabrication of core mechanical component like lead screw and aluminum shaft. Week 7 executed the project cutting of acrylic sheet according to the finalized design specification. Next.
Okay, in the weekly progress, week 8, redesign and record devising acrylic parts while awaiting delivery of remaining components for full assembly. Week 9, design and fabricate custom parts, staff holder, pencil holder, and continued waiting for outstanding components. Week 10, commence the mechanical assembly of the main frame and core subsystem. Week 11, proceeded with the electrical system installation, including all wiring and component integration. Week 12, conducted systematic step-by-step testing of all machine function. Week 13, perform troubleshooting for any identified issues and complete the final finishing touch. Week 14, finals all project documentation, prepared the final report, and conducted a safety verification for machine operation. Thank you.
Okay, so in conclusion, our team must have successfully delivered a fully functional machine that meets the core objective outlined at the semester start. We have presented the final product, quantitative result, a post-project evaluation, and through reflection on both technical and teamwork aspect. This project has been a culmination of our learning, and we are grateful for the guidance received throughout. Thank you for your time and attention. Bye bye.